Paseo Point Elementary School is part of the Levine Elementary School District. Paseo Point is a dual language immersion school. It ranges from preschool to 8th grade. We service a very diverse group of students, and I'm looking forward to sharing some of the strengths and areas for growth amongst the data found at Paseo Point. The data we'll be looking at today is the Benchmark 2 data. Paseo Point's first grade data. In math, Paseo Point scored highly above the district average of 72%, and 86 shows that the majority of students have mastered the standards. ELA, on the other hand, yes, Paseo Point did score above the district average of 32%, but I still feel that this is an area where Paseo Point teachers and students can continue to grow. This is the first year that students have been required to take a benchmark assessment in first grade that covers not only phonics but reading comprehension. One suggestion might be to look closely at various fluency strategies and interventions so students are able to read fluently, which will impact and support students in increasing their comprehension skills. Second grade. Second grade in math scored just right above the district average. While this is still a success, last year's first grade data showed that almost 88% of students were proficient in math. Therefore, although the data is above the district average, it might be another area where Paseo Point can continue to improve. Okay, ELA. Okay, ELA. Unfortunately, Paseo Point scored below the district average in ELA. Two of the classes were very high scoring in the 60s, where the other two were not. This group of students has a high amount of ELL learners. However, there hasn't been a very high reclassification of EL learners, and therefore this might be a subgroup that Paseo Point teachers could focus on in order to increase student achievement. Third grade. Third grade is overall the highest performing team at Paseo Point. Their math scores at an 81% have far exceeded the district scores. In addition, the reading scores are above the district average. This can be contributed to many factors, one being the amount of collaboration this team has developed over the years, as well as their strong professional learning community. I think that if Paseo Point continues to increase scores, this might be a grade level to take a closer look at, to not only look at instructional practices, but how they collaborate to make this such an effective team. Fourth grade math. Fourth grade math is just above the district average. This is a big success. First quarter math scores were much lower in fourth grade. Teachers were having a hard time adhering to the pacing guide and were teaching the lessons, not the standards. So this jump shows that when teachers are able to focus on standards rather than lessons, this can increase student achievement. Okay, reading. Fourth grade reading is still below the district average. One class in particular had a 17% pass. One strategy that we will be implementing to increase student achievement is ensure to provide this teacher with additional feedback and informal observations, as well as meet to discuss instructional practices. Overall, fourth grade ELA is an area where Paseo Point can continue to grow. Fourth grade science. Fourth grade science is extremely important since it is tested, and it will impact not only Paseo Point's school label, but overall success. So fourth grade science is above the district average, currently in third place in comparison to other schools. 84% is higher than last year's data due to our focus on strategic planning according to the Ames blueprint. I would consider this an overall success and strength. Fifth grade. Fifth grade math is just briefly above the district average, it is 66%. We will continue to focus on instructional practice and teaching standards and higher level problems to continue to see this number increase. Fifth grade reading is just briefly above the district average as well. This is still an area where we can continue to grow. We've noticed that this particular group of students has some fluency challenges. Therefore, we've been implementing 6-minute solutions, which is a fluency intervention where students practice reading short passages with one another to increase their words per minute. At the end of the week or every 2 weeks, teachers are able to progress monitor to see student growth. We are hoping that this increase in fluency is then going to transfer to an increase in comprehension. Sixth grade math. Sixth grade math is above the benchmark average. The teacher that is currently teaching the majority of the sixth grade math sections, this is her second year at Paseo Point. She's really committed to pulling small group, which we think has drastically increased our math scores. Sixth grade reading is definitely an area for growth. There are some concerns with instructional practice. Teachers are focusing more on skills versus looking at the overall standard. In addition, teachers are not providing students with an opportunity to read at the correct Lexile level. Therefore, students are reading shorter, easier passages and then are able to transfer their knowledge to an assessment or to reading. Seventh grade math. Seventh grade math is a success so far this year. The seventh grade math scores are far above the district average. This is really a strength for Paseo Point, as last year our sixth grade end of year AZ Merit scores and post-test Galileo scores only showed 30% of students that have mastered the standard. So the fact that already on benchmark 2 there is 62% pass rate, this shows that there has been a lot of focus and intentional planning going on within seventh grade math. Seventh grade reading, this is definitely an area of concern. Since the start of the year, we've seen a steady decrease in the percent pass. Once again, similar to sixth grade, we believe that it's really important that the teachers continue to expose students to the higher of the Lexile ranges provided for AZ Merit. So really looking at that RI and RL10 standard and making sure that we're providing students with an opportunity to be successful. Eighth grade math, just barely above the district average in comparison to quarter 1 with the 20% pass. This is trending in the right direction. This is a celebration for quarter 2, but we need to be mindful as a team that we're continually following up to ensure that teachers are teaching not only the standard, but are in line with the pacing guide and have a significant amount of reteach time based on quarter 1 data. ELA, unfortunately, the ELA data is not looking as strong as we would like. There has been a trend in upper grades. If you've noticed, since 5th grade, there has been a steady decline in ELA. This is due to numerous reasons. Once again, our EL population is really struggling, and our gifted population is not outperforming their peers. So this would be an area as a team that we're going to really want to focus on in the upcoming months. Overall, I think it's really important to celebrate the success that our math scores have had. Overall, we've increased as a school 19% pass since the previous year. Unfortunately, our ELA scores need work as they have plateaued. Thank you.